See that? They close up perfectly parallel. So Pepe know what they're doing, it seems. Oh, that's good. Hello, Diamond Matt channel. As you already know from the video title picture, I got some new mills from Pepe. Really good, really happy with them. So I'm going to use the mills. I'll talk about why I like them. The video might be helpful to people, beginners, or people looking to like accumulate more tools or replace tools like I've done this time. So I was a professional jeweler for like since 25 years ago. So yeah, my insight might be helpful to you and help you choose something correct for yourself. Anyway, so I get into it after. So thank you to new patrons. We've got Lucy Novikova, Farmer Maggot, Miss Moon to you, and Will Shea. Thank you very much, guys. If you want to become a patron yourself, support the channel, there are benefits to you if you do that. Link in the description, click on that, and yeah, see you there. Anyway, let's get into this video. Okay, rolling mills. So what I look for with these is obviously a sturdy case, because you're putting this down. This is called the housing screw. You're putting a lot of pressure on metal when you're really rolling it tight. So the whole thing has to be constructed really sturdily. So you're looking for initial impressions, just got to look strong and is going to last and put up with a bit of heavy duty work. What's important to me is the distance of that. I replaced my old ones mainly because of this reason. It was too narrow. It was like 50 mil, my old ones. It's no good. These were 80 mil, I think they were. Yeah, about 80 mil. Yeah, that's so helpful because not only do you put metal through that way, sometimes you've got to increase the width or the spread, they call it. You've got to put it through that way. So you need that distance. You've got a long bit of wire or sort of flat bit of strip of metal that you're going to turn up into a collet. I always need a bit more. The trouble I was having with my last ones, not enough space to go that way. I was either just going over the edge on purpose and then marking it, and then having to turn it round and get that marked bit back through the flat. Not ideal at all. Or you can turn things slightly diagonal, but not great. Things come out slightly curved and stuff, causes more problems. Anyway, just for that extra distance, really helpful. So I'm really pleased that's 80 mil. That's so helpful to me. If you're in a jewellery shop and you're checking out mills, I would open them right up, see how much they open up. That's loads. That's way more than I need. So really good for that. Again, my other ones, my cheap ones didn't open up really quite enough. And this is quite a good check. Is that going to focus? Watch the gap as you close them up. See that? They close up perfectly parallel. So Pepe know what they're doing, it seems. Oh, that's good. One thing I noticed about the design of these is the handle, or the crank you can call it. My other ones, that was totally vertical to the side, and noticing it sticking out a little bit, you sort of think why, but imagining they producing these, they go through prototypes and they try all sorts of different things. I can imagine, like if you're using the mills here, pulling it straight up vertically is less powerful than having the handle slightly out here and then doing that. That's more powerful than that. So actually, just from using it, the handle's bigger as well, so I like these. I mean, it's just so much better than my cheap ones anyway, in every way possible. But just, I'm noticing why it's better for everything every time I use it. Yeah, the handle's a bit longer, a bit more comfortable. Can pull that up, it's just smoother wood as well. It's more comfortable to hold. And yeah, that angle going out, I think, enables me to do it with a bit more strength. So, okay, so it's got a bit of silver here, just mill this out. What I do is I close them right up, open them up gently, and then I will find the groove where that wire is sitting through. Goes through. I have heard you're supposed to turn it round. I don't, but I do always rotate it just 90 degrees. So I've got a different corner going into the actual, against the metal. And then pull it back. Tighten up a little bit. Again, rotate it 90 degrees. Goes back through. You get a feel for it. That's one thing I like about it. Like I said, if you're in a shop testing out mills, note how you can feel, what you can feel through the handle. So what I don't like about the automatic, like rolling power mills, you got no feel. You don't know how hard you're about to crush it, and they're really powerful. They're like 1 horsepower. Like a 1 horsepower polisher motor will tear your arm off. Really powerful. You don't really need more than 0.5 horsepower for polisher motors, but more power is helpful because you've got that torque to mops don't slow down. You really push against them. So if you've got a rolling mill, it's just, I'm just terrified of them. I've mentioned loads of times on the channel, I don't think you need power rolling mills at all for making jewellery. Something like this is absolutely fine, it's all you need. But yeah, you just adjust it a little bit, it's just tiny adjustments, and then just open it up a little bit until you can get it in the next hole and just work your way down. But yeah, I like these, I can really feel what I'm doing. I think the gearing in here is really good as well, because I feel like it's more easy to squash the metal a bit harder. And I can see the metal's getting really hard, because it's gone shiny. It feels extra smooth, and it looks shiny. It's sort of becoming polished against that metal. That's a sign, give you a tip on, gives you a bit of a heads up on how hard your metal is, how smooth it feels, how shiny it is. So this specific set of mills from Pepe Tools, made in America, 160mm combination roller mills, what it's called on the website. Combination, you can do the wire there, loads of choice of the wire as well, and they go really big right down to really small, so that alone is really helpful. Then you've got this extra large distance here, really helpful, and then a lot of choice on the D section in your shanks there as well, so totally useful for jewelers. And only thing I changed, that when it comes out the box, it comes with 4 bolts, but they're a bit weedy. I think they were like M5 or M6 thread. I changed them to M8, I think. So it's like an 8mm thread on there. So a bit more sturdy, a bit more heavy duty, because you yank on things really hard. So I want them really sturdy on the bench. So maybe I could put a link on the screen to a video I did in the past where I was more in-depth about actually using mills and how to put your metal through, and tips and tricks and stuff for actually using them and getting what you want. But as for these specific mills, really, really happy with them, and I will not need to get a new set for the rest of my life if I look after them. It's a really robust, like heavy duty bit of equipment, but it's going to need care, like all the threads and stuff. Going to need greasing, like heavy oil on there at least, and then the rollers themselves, really important, they get kept clean, because you know we're annealing metal and then you're cooling it in water and it goes in the acid and stuff, clean it up. That's got to be dead, like completely clean before it goes back in the mills, because water against that steel is it's a shame, it's going to ruin it. So yeah, definitely dry. And then here in Japan, the summers are really humid, so I've got to make sure they're just oily completely all over. And I have heard in the past, you shouldn't, if you're not using them, you shouldn't leave them screwed completely down so the rollers are touching. I've never had a problem with it, but if you're being extra careful with your new expensive bit of equipment, maybe just open them up before you call it at the end of the day. So that's it for this video. If you want to click like and subscribe, helps channel grow. Also, maybe I'll put a link to Pepe Tools as well, because looking at the website when I found these, they did a load of stuff I didn't know about, and I'm now a fan of Pepe because I'm really happy with these. I literally can't imagine them being any more suitable for making jewellery for any level jeweller. Like where I used to work in London, mills were nowhere near as nice as that, and we used to make some really special expensive stuff there. So no matter what level you are, beginner to the highest level expert, these mills will be suitable for you. So I really do recommend them. So I'm a fan of Pepe now, so I literally will be looking at their website for the next things I'm replacing. So that's it. I'm a fan, I'm a convert. So yeah, if you want to click like and subscribe, helps my channel grow, become a patron. It's patron.com/diamond. It's just turned 12 o'clock and I'm... Okay, it's an old mantle clock, a Garrard mantle clock from the 40s. I had to put a new spring on it and a pendulum, hook up the pendulum thing. Okay, so that works. So, so yeah, click like and subscribe, and hopefully you join me again on the next upload. Bye bye.